It isn't good, is it?
No.
I understand.
I don't know how you could.
I went to see Richard.
How is he?
His only hope is that it goes quickly. So maybe I do understand, because I'm losing someone that I love too. So what are you thinking?
Thinking about last summer. All the time that Rick and I wasted. Yeah. You don't think that you're going to run out of time when you're... We're not old. Shouldn't be happening.
It shouldn't.
To Richard either. God.
You know, if that guy goes, he takes a big piece of me with him. Probably the most important one.
Really? What's that?
Well, the only time in my life I ever felt sweet. Vulnerable, huh?
You?
Yeah, it's hard to believe, I know. But it's true. I was young and naive, and I loved him. And then Reva, whatever. Never since.
You've never been in love since?
No, thank God. Not like that. Not in that blind, I'll follow you off a cliff kind of way. No, no, thank you.
Gave a good imitation of it with Josh.
Josh saved my life, and I loved him for it desperately. This kind of guy you were supposed to fall in love with and marry, right? Good and decent. The kind of guy you could help him find his strength and take on the world. The kind of guy that would always do right by you. He was a safe choice. He was a smart choice.
Yeah, well, love is very seldom about being smart.
You think?
If it were, that guy in there would have left me in the dust back in high school.
You are too hard on yourself.
Just honest. Everything I know about being a good friend, I learned from him. And if he goes, I'm one of the few human beings who has ever known me as I am and liked me anyway.
Beth has loved you most of her life.
I said liked, not loved. There's a world of difference between the two. Yeah, Beth and I have always loved each other, but it's always been work. Always too much or too little. You know, Rick, you know, no matter how crazy it got, no matter what we did, I always knew that he would be there. And he always knew that about me. It didn't matter how angry we were. in a weird way, with Rick, it was always easy. And we just never doubted it. We had a cord. And both of us kept hold of our end. And now he's letting go.
I think they finally made a fresh pot.
Oh, thanks. Are we the last ones left? Yeah, Danny and Dad went home to relieve the babysitter. But they're going to shower and change and come back. Holly had to go to the newspaper. Mel's actually there.
He's doing the same. No change. Rick's failing. God. I'm not supposed to be doing this.
What? Having feelings? Says who?
I just feel like that I'm the least person that has any right to cry.
Oh, why? Because you haven't known him as long as we have? I mean, that doesn't mean that you love him any less. We know that.
You have to be kidding me. You don't have to be so strong just because you have an MD after your name, Mel.
It's just getting to know Rick and falling in love with him. He's just been such a gift to me. I've spent all these years in med school learning how to help people, and I can't even help my own husband.
Is Rick?
No. He's still the same.
Where's Lillian? I have to find Lillian.
I'm gonna go keep an eye on her, okay?
I can't believe this is happening. To Rick. Rick. Makes everything else seem pretty trivial, doesn't it?
Well, on a good note, right now, Gus is dropping off Zach at your house as we speak.
Why? What's wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. I knew that you wanted to spend more time with him, so I thought that I would oblige you.
Well, thanks. That means a lot.
It's just sort of an olive branch.
Okay. I'll take it that way. I was here last night, right after they admitted Rick, and for about 45 minutes or so, he really rallied, and he was Rick, you know, and we had a talk. We had a really good talk.
I'm so jealous. When I got here, he was already sleeping, and he's just been out of it ever since.
Yeah, I know. But listen, I told him that if anything happens to him, I will look out for Jude as well as Zach. And I mean that, Harley. Financially, emotionally, whatever. I will be there.
Oh, how did you have that conversation? I mean, in what context did that come up?
Well, I told you, it was right after the...
I mean, did Rick seem worried? Did he say that he thought maybe I couldn't take care of Zach and Jude on my own?
No. It was nothing like that. Nothing like that. I was just trying to reassure him that if need be, I would look out for Jude, and for you, for all of you.
Because I can't take care of myself. Because I make bad choices all the time.
Why do you always have to be so defensive?
So that you can sweep in and save the day
All
again.
I was trying to do was to give Rick a little...
Well, you know
piece
what?
of
You don't
mind.
have to worry about it. Because I don't need you. Because I'm doing just fine on my own.
On your own?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. So you got rid of the lying, chain-smoking former juvenile delinquent. Hallelujah.
Had to bring up Gus again, didn't you?
No, I didn't bring him up. You brought him up. The second you got your back up. Of course, we all know why. Because you are involved with somebody that absolutely nobody likes or approves of, not even Frank. And every day you're just compounding the mistake. But you know all this. You're just too stubborn to admit it.